Hi everyone, Mrs. Dial here. Excited to welcome you back for the 2022-2023 school year as our staff has returned this week and we are busy learning together and preparing for another great year for our Warriors. I had a few quick updates I wanted to share with our families. And the first is about safety. Safety is everyone's job on our campus, not just our school resource officer. It's my job, the teacher's job, our maintenance team, our bus drivers, and it's the job of our students and parents to help with safety. So we do, every year we have a few tweaks to safety, and we do have some new things this year that are required of us by our state. So one of them is that to enter our building, you must have a valid reason to be on campus and a valid ID available. So I'm just going to ask that you make it easy on us and our people who work the front desk who are going to undergo some really specific training, that please just when you ring for the call box, have your ID out and say, my name is Kathleen Dahl. I'm here to drop off my kids' lunch. Just make it easy on us and let's set that expectation. And please don't be offended if you know the person on the other end of the phone that you're calling to when they ask you for that, because they're just following my directions and I'm following the state's directions. So let's all work together on that. And then when you are on campus, if you're on campus for an event or something during the school day, you do have to have your visitor badge on at all times. And if someone stops and asks you and you don't have it on, then just know they have also been trained to do that. So don't take offense to any of that because safety is all of our jobs. You do have to be signed in through Raptor for every single school day event on our campus. And so there will be busy days on campus. This will change some of our operations on certain days, but we're going to do our best to plan well and plan ahead of time as much as we can. We won't do it perfectly, so I'll ask for your grace and forgiveness if we miss something and we have an extra long line for sign-in. Just know we're going to work as many of those Raptor sign-ins as we can, as fast as we can, but just expect that that's going to be coming, and I'm going to send you directions ahead of time for any school day event, and then I'm going to need you to follow those directions, which may include signing up ahead of time to be on campus so that we can pre-print stickers to make it go a little bit smoother on the day of. And then on school day events, sometimes people park in the grass on the side lot where the staff parking is. We're not going to be able to allow that to happen. So we may ask our staff to park over on that lot some days for big events so that we have more parking up front, but we won't be able to have cars back behind the gate. So just know that that's coming. And don't go blocking drop-off lines. I hope most of you parents are old enough to recognize this song. But I saw that meme and I thought it was funny. But it is actually a safety concern when people come too early and block the entrance to the school. I say it every year. If you just wait until 3:30, you'll breeze in and out of here so much faster. We've made some improvements over the last few years to our car rider line. It's still a very busy road. We are a very busy campus. We do bus almost 575 students every day with our dedication to being a charter school. Even though we don't have to bus, we are dedicated to doing that. And so we bus over half of our population at this point. We do have new school buses coming, yay. That will even improve our transportation services to you even more. Of course, like everything else right now, there's a bit of a manufacturing delay. But back to my point of don't go blocking drop-off lines. Please don't come too early. And we're going to keep asking you to please come at the assigned time so that is how our system works the best. That's how we get our kindergarten and first graders and siblings out as quick as we can and then run everybody else on the car line. If everyone will follow that, then our system will run smoother and we'll all get out faster. And just know that we take very seriously that safety is our highest calling, and we do have some additional training coming up for our staff and specifically for our front desk and office team. And so I just want you to rest assured that I know that that is my most important work here, and we all take that very seriously. So we do have more trainings coming for our staff and our front desk this year. Open house is coming up this Friday. I can't wait to see all of you and see my Warriors. It gets too quiet in the summer and we really miss them. So we have kindergarten to second grade is invited to come between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Third through fifth is invited 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. And middle school, 6th through 8th, is invited to come between 2 and 4 p.m. on Friday. Please don't come before your scheduled time. Our teachers will be excited to see you at that assigned time, but they may not be on campus at a different time frame, or they may be in another meeting. So please just plan to come at your assigned time. If you have kids that overlap, like if you have a second and a fourth grader, maybe you can come at like 11:30, so you'll only have to come one time and hit both of those open houses. I have 3 kids that were in 1 year different academy, so I understand that feeling, but please plan well for that. Do bring your school supplies with you. It will make the first day of school so much easier for your student and for us. Do bring your patients. I expect that it's going to be a full house. It always is. Do come in time to find a place to park. It will be busy, so plan and allow for time to park that day. And then plan to visit Imagine Hall, because we're going to have information and vendors there for you as well. New families, if you're new to Imagine, if you've never had your driver's license scanned, you are going to want to bring your driver's license with you at open house and have it scanned in the front office. There will be 3 stations there that will be set up to be scanning driver's licenses that day. You will need that so that we can check you anytime you're on campus as a visitor or a volunteer, and in order to set up your volunteer hour account. We do have required volunteer hours of 15 per student or 20 per family for the school year. That's part of our parent contract, and so you'll have an online account to manage those hours for yourself. So you'll want your driver's license scanned, so bring your driver's license to open house. First day of school, kindergarten starts at 10 a.m. Kindergarten families, we're going to send you a Google form where you can sign up and tell us who's coming so that we can pre-print your Raptor visitor stickers for that day, because we are going to allow you kindergarten only on the first day at 10 a.m. to walk your student to class. If you have not had your ID scanned, we can't pre-print for you, so you have to wait in line on that first day to get your ID scanned. So please, it'll be the most efficient if you bring your ID to open house and visit the front desk. The first day of school is a Wednesday. School starts at 8:25, but drop-off begins at 7:50. Students will get out of their cars and go straight to their classrooms. And then breakfast begins at 7:45 on that day. If students want to come before 7:50, they can come a little bit early and eat breakfast. The first day of school is a Wednesday, of course. So remember, we do get out an hour early every Wednesday. So our Wednesday dismissal for that first day will be at 2:10 for kindergarten and first grade, and 2:15 for everyone else. Mrs. Westner, our amazing assistant principal, sent out a video describing the dismissal process. Nothing has really changed from last year to this year, but if you're new to Imagine, you should definitely watch that so that you know where to be and when. And then just know that because of all the safety changes, I cannot allow parents to walk their child to class on the first day. It's just too many people on campus for us to manage during a very short time frame. I know that is going to be upsetting and disappointing to some of you, as it is for me, and I can empathize. But we will have extra staff on campus that day, and we will be the eyes and ears making sure that all of our warriors get to the right classrooms. We'll be circulating the hallways. We'll be on car line ready to help. It is going to be important, since I can't have parents walking in the first day except for kindergarten at 10 a.m. It is going to be important that you get those supplies hopefully to us in open house, or have arranged a different time with your teacher to do that. And then just a little more information. Everyone will need to have their own SLA lunch account. We did not qualify for the free lunch grant this year, so you can go to SLAlunch.com to set up your child's account, and you'll need to add money if they're going to buy breakfast, lunch, or a la carte. We will have a la carte options available that they can kind of pick and choose what they want. As a family, I need you guys to have a discussion and talk about what are you going to allow them to purchase. That's really hard for us to manage here on our end, and our lunchroom staff to manage, because there's so many kids that they're supervising at that time. So please have a discussion with your family about that and make those decisions as a family, so the kids know what to expect. And then I just need families to monitor your lunch account balance and make sure that you always have money in there. When you get up to $20 negative, you'll be hearing from us, and we won't be able to further support their food purchases until you bring your account positive. But please have those discussions as a family, and please, parents, keep an eye on those accounts. Students need to be in uniform even on the first day. I sent out a letter about being in uniform. It's the first way you show respect for your school, is to come to school in uniform. And we are going to be looking closely at our uniforms, and any that are out of compliance, we'll be letting you know so that you can help make those changes to your child's wardrobe to get them in compliance with our uniform policy. Shirt Shack will be at open house. There's also, they have a shop on their website, so you can purchase through there. And we do have a uniform resale Facebook group that there's always great deals and bargains posted on. We regulate those prices and the meeting points, and there's group rules that you agree to. So that is an option as well. Make sure you're communicating with your child's homeroom teacher how they get home. This is so important. The first day, how they get home, and then their regular transportation plan, just in case that first day is a little bit different. So please communicate that. And then just know we are doing One School, One Book again. We're really excited about it. It's where our whole school community comes together, and you guys are reading a book at home, and we're talking about it at school too. That'll kick off later in September, but we want you to just have that in the forefront of your mind, and go ahead and get the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory book, that classic story that we will be reading together as a school this year. We're excited about lots of fun things we can do with that, and focusing in on moral character education through Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And just know that our goal this school year, our theme this year with our staff, is be known and be loved. Man, do we love your warriors, and we love your kids, and we are looking forward to having them come back to school and welcoming them back and having a great school year. So just know, when you send your kids to Imagine Southlake, you can know that they are going to be known. We want to know their names. We want to know about them. We want to learn their stories, and they are going to be loved. So thanks for choosing Imagine Southlake, and we will see you all very soon.